Hey, ladies. Welcome to tonight's Park Lane Opportunity Night. I love that we do these about once every week or two, and it's just our way of being able to get together semi face to face during this crazy time and share the amazing opportunity of Park Lane. My name's Carolyn Davis-Rohlin. I've only been with Park Lane since December. But I'm not new to jewelry. I was with my former direct sales company for 18 years when at first I used to say sadly they closed their doors, and it was sad at the time. But after I found Park Lane, it has been so amazing. I can't even be sad about it anymore because Park Lane has just rolled out the red carpet, and the specials and the opportunity that we have here is unlike anything I have ever seen before. So I'll just share with you, I'm a senior division leader with Park Lane. One of the things I love about them is if you have previous leadership experience in any other direct sales company, they will bring you in at a comparable level. So you don't have to like start from the bottom and work your way back up. You still, would need to rebuild your team, but you can come in at a comparable level to what you were before. And that's what they did for me and a lot of us girls from my former company. I'm going to tell you tonight, I usually talk for less than 30 minutes because one, I talk fast, and two, I just get excited and I love all their programs and I can usually go through them pretty quickly. So I'm going to tell you about the 3 Ps of Park Lane. I'm going to tell you about the people, which is the company. I'm going to tell you about the product, which obviously is jewelry. Hello, we love it. And I'm going to tell you about the programs, which is my favorite part because of how much they do for us stylists and our customers and our hostesses. So first of all, the people is Arthur and Shirley Levine. They started at Park Lane 65 years ago when they were newlyweds. They were in their teen years. They had just gotten married and they wanted to start a company that would help Shirley have something to do because let's face it, back in the 50s, there wasn't a lot of opportunity for women. And the company slowly grew and then just really grew. And now it is actually a worldwide company. They have franchises in countries all over the world. But here, like in the United States, we just sell to the United States. It's not like we sell to Europe or anything. The Europe branch sells to Europe, US sells to US. But they're a completely debt-free company. They're cash rich. And one of the things I love is that they only take 2% of the profit off the top of the company, and they put the rest of it back into Park Lane and into the programs that they do, into the fundraising program that they let us do. And it just gives us a lot of opportunity and it makes a huge difference. And I think you'll see that when I get to the program part. So they're not greedy. They're all about enriching lives and empowering people to live a life that they love. And I love that. So let's talk a little bit about the product. We have a full service jewelry line. It appeals to young women, older women, middle women. There's even a few men's items in there, which I have had some of my friends buy for their husbands, and I didn't really have that before. So that has helped a lot. Jewelry is kind of a semi-consumable product because women are always going to want new jewelry, new clothes. We're never going to get to a point where like, okay, I'm done. Never going to buy shoes again. We always want to, let's face it, we always want to update our look with the season and with the times. And jewelry is like one of the number one things that does that. You can take your same clothes, put on a new necklace, and it's like you have a brand new outfit. So you're always going to have a customer base that want new jewelry. We have a wide variety of price points. We have earrings that are like $20, and then we have some necklaces that are like up to $200 and everything in between. And you'll find that you have customers that need to shop the more affordable items, but then you'll also have customers that have a bigger budget and they can get the more expensive items. But with our customer special, all the more expensive items, they can usually get at half price because of how amazing the customer special is. And I'll get to that in just a minute. We have an unconditional guarantee. So this necklace, this is our Palm Beach necklace. It's a designer inspired piece. They're very big on their designer inspirations. They're very, very good. And if it were to break, even if I broke it myself, they would replace this for me. If that happened in the first 4 months, they would replace it completely for free. And after that first 4 months, they would still replace it for a small handling charge. So I don't know anyone else where you could personally break your jewelry and take it in and they'd be like, oh yeah, we'll give you a new one. I just think that our guarantee is amazing. And I love that we don't have to keep inventory. So all this jewelry that you see behind me, I have gobs more. It's my own personal jewelry. If I did purchase it, it was a tax write-off. But a lot of it I've earned and gotten for free. And you just get to wear your jewelry and use it as a sample. And then whatever people see that they like, they order and it ships straight to their house. So you don't have to make deliveries. You don't have to think, oh, I should probably get 5 of this necklace, 10 of this necklace, and then hope they sell. You just stock whatever you want to have for your own personal use and to show at your shows. And then they order what they want. So that's a little bit about the jewelry. Now let's talk a little bit about the programs. Look, we're already at the programs. We talked about the people, we talked about the product and the programs. This actually is the longest part because there's so much good stuff here. Because Park Lane really does a lot for their stylists, their hostesses, and their customers. So let's talk a little bit about the customer special first. We truly have what I believe is the best customer sale in the industry. And what it is 365 days a year. You can purchase, or your customers can purchase any 2 items at full price. These can be their least expensive items. And then they can get 4 items at half price. And these can be their more expensive items. And you still make your full commission off of what they spend on these half price amounts. So it's not like you're giving away your cut. So they're 2 full price, they're 4 half price, all that adds up to just a retail total. And you make your percentage off of that. They also do these extra specials. Some people call them zingers. So like currently, if a customer builds her cart to $90, then she can pick an additional item that is valued up to $200 and only pay $25 for it. Usually I have on something like, we'll just use my necklace, for example. This I want to say is around $112. At half price, obviously that would be what, $56? But if she had already spent $90 on her full and half price items, she could just pick this necklace and say, I want that to be my $25 bonus item. And women love this sale. In my last 4 months, I have sold more jewelry and had more repeat customers. People order from me without even being at shows because of these sales. And Park Lane drops new jewelry almost every week or two. They'll have special items that are called style drops that are deeply discounted. And it'll be something like, you can get this $80 piece for $20 when you make a $40 purchase. So you always have a reason to go back in front of your friends, your VIP group, your Instagram, wherever you are active on social media, or even just at shows and with your friends and family. You always have these new specials to talk about, and it just breeds excitement in your jewelry community. So I love that. We get paid weekly. So everything that you turn in by Wednesday, you will get your direct deposit statement on Friday. And usually that hits your bank account on Monday or Tuesday. So getting paid weekly is really nice. After being married to a contractor where sometimes you get paid monthly, it's nice to get paid weekly so you can buy groceries. Park Lane runs, I already said that, they run weekly specials. Something that Park Lane is really known for is consistency throughout the year. Because they very strategically run these specials, they do about 48% of their business in the first 6 months and 52% of their business in the second 6 months. So it's not like boop, 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 boop. They're pretty even keel because they run specials for our customers and they run specials for us as stylists. So we're always working to win like a free bracelet for that week or that 2-week period. And a lot of women are really motivated by those little carrots. I'm one of them. You could dangle a free bracelet in front of me and I'm like, oh yeah, I better do a show this week because I want to win that free bracelet. So it helps us to have a consistent business also. They also drop brand new pieces every month that are fully commissionable that we can earn for free. So one of the programs I'll talk about here in just a minute is called Rich Rewards. And if we reach the second level of that every month, we win the new item that's going to drop the next month. And it's usually a designer inspired ensemble. So our customers love us, but the other people who love us are our hostesses, because Park Lane has such a generous hostess plan. And our owner has even said that if we find a better hostess plan, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but 3 of the children of Arthur and Shirley purchased the company back in 2001. So Arthur and Shirley aren't still running it. Their children are running it, and they have stayed true to all the foundation principles that Park Lane was built on. And they have told us that if we find a better hostess plan, show it to them, because they'll change ours, because they always want us to have the best hostess plan in the industry. So whenever someone schedules a show with you, they automatically get a thank you item, which is anything 200 or less for $25. Now, me as a consumer, I will book a show with someone for that right there, because that just saved me $175. But on top of that, they also give the hostess $20 in free credit for each individual order she has on her show. So if 5 of her friends shop, she gets $100 for free. Even if her friends only spend one of her friends might only be able to spend $20, she'll still get a $20 credit for that order, just like she would a $100 order. The magic of our hostess plan is that when she reaches 10 orders, and this is really easy to do, especially with a lot of shows being on Facebook and how nice our website is. When she reaches 10 orders, it doubles to $40 per order. So that is $400 in free jewelry. $400 in free jewelry and 4 half price items. So women book shows because they want to get all of that free jewelry. And I find that a lot of my friends are scheduling shows because of the customer special. They enjoy shopping that customer special so much. They want to share it with their friends. And they're having so much fun with these online shows, because let me just tell you, Park Lane has mastered the online virtual party, and they've taught it to us, and we teach it to our new girls. And I never had successful Facebook parties before. And now that I know the system, it's just seamless, and it's awesome. I'm having bigger shows than I ever had, and they're online. I cannot believe it. So the hostess plan is amazing, but then they have programs for us that really incentivize us to go out and just keep sharing and having these shows. They do 2 travel trips per year that we can earn. One's usually like a toes in the sand kind of trip, and then one is more like a European sightseeing trip. And you can earn both of those trips every year. They have an amazing fundraiser program where, as long as it's for a true nonprofit, they will donate 50% of the fundraiser to that nonprofit, and they will still pay you your commission out of the other 50%. So it's not like you're working for free, but you are going to make half of what you would have made on that event, since you're only getting paid your commission from the other half. But this is an event you wouldn't have had otherwise. And think of the difference you can make when you get to do a fundraiser that makes 50% of the sales. And the sky is the limit, because it's a link online, and they can reach out to everyone they know in the United States to shop that link. And it can be really, really lucrative for their cause. We have something called Rich Rewards Club, which is how we earn a lot of our jewelry. So I bought a kit when I got started, but then I just keep earning more free jewelry, because every single month you can win a total of $1,150 in free jewelry, or you could just earn $250. It depends on how many of the levels you work. So I'll just explain the first 2 levels. If you sell $1,000 in your first 2 weeks of the month, then they will give you $250 in free jewelry that you get to pick out whatever you want. And then if you do $2,500 in the total month, then that's how you win the designer ensemble that is going to launch the next month. You earn it before it's available for customers to buy it. And then it just goes up and up and up from there. It's so fun. I mean, you would think it would get old, but winning free jewelry every month, I can tell you, it doesn't get old. It's super fun. Let's talk a little bit about how you make money. So in Park Lane, you have the opportunity to earn weekly commissions off of your sales and off of your team sales if you choose to build a team. Off of your own personal sales, you will make at least 30%. If you come in as an entry-level stylist who's no leadership experience, that's 30%. And once you sponsor one person or recruit one person and she's a qualified recruit, you can very quickly promote to a branch director, which bumps you up to 35%. And you never go backwards in Park Lane. So as you work your way through the comp plan and you make a better percentage rate, you never go backwards. You don't have to maintain it. You're not going to lose your status. You always get to keep whatever that level is that you have earned. And if you have previous leadership experience, like I said at the beginning, in another direct sales company, just talk to whoever invited you, and we'll get with our leaders and we'll compare what level you were before, and you could qualify for a direct appoint to be able to come in at a leadership level. When you build a team, you actually get paid infinitely deep. So once you promote up and you have girls under you and they start sponsoring, you're going to make income off of them and their entire team. It's not like it stops at 3 levels or, and there's no breakaways. So if you have someone that say is a rock star and she promotes past you, you're still always going to be able to earn income off of her and her team. It's not like she breaks off and poof, you don't have her anymore. So I love that. And we always get paid on retail. We don't talk about wholesale in Park Lane at all. So you make your percentage off of your retail, and whatever percentage you're making off of your team, you make that off of their retail. You don't have to think, okay, how much was their wholesale? Let me divide this, multiply by this. You just make a certain percentage off of their retail. And it adds up really fast, girls. Let me look at my notes and see. Oh, they do have lots of cash bonuses. They have a Mercedes car program that you can earn a Mercedes lease payment, or you can take the cash out option. I was not going for this, but while I was trying to earn that free jewelry every month, I earned this Mercedes car program. And every month, instead of taking the car payment, I take the 500 cash buyout option. And I'm using that because I was able to quit my accounting job and just do Park Lane full time, but that means I need to purchase my own health insurance. So I'm using my Mercedes car payment to pay for health insurance. And I think that's totally worth it to be able to set my own schedule and be my own boss. And they're that way with everything. So if you earn the travel trip and you can't go for any reason, you can cash out your travel trip and just take the money, which I think the trip is more fun. But hey, you do whatever works for you and your family at that time. So I love that in all these programs that they do, sorry about my dogs, you can double, triple dip. As you're working for the free jewelry, you're also getting points towards your Mercedes car. You're also earning points towards your travel trip. It all works together seamlessly, and it's amazing. So if you're thinking, this sounds really cool, I wonder what it costs to get started. So we have 3 different options. We have our very, very entry level kit where, like, if you're like, I don't have money to invest, then you might want to do the quick start kit, which is only $99. Typically it comes with $99 worth of jewelry, but they're doing a special right now through midnight tonight, where if you sign up, you actually can pick out $500 in jewelry with the quick start kit. But if this is something you're wanting to launch right away and you want to have plenty of jewelry to show at your shows, you might want to consider at least getting the standard kit. It's $229, and you actually get to pick out $1,000 of jewelry with that, which, let's face it, that's twice as much jewelry. And it comes with a tablecloth, it comes with a bag, it comes with a ring sizer. All of these kits come with your website for an entire year. But the standard kit and the presidential kit, which is the next one I'll talk about, come with the extra tablecloth and ring sizers and bag and things like that. So the presidential kit is $639. And with that, you get to pick out $2,500 worth of jewelry, which I can tell you from experience, it is so much fun. And $639, you usually make that back in your first 1 to 3 shows. So it may sound like a lot, but if you know you're going to have a launch party yourself and 1 or 2 of your friends are going to have shows for you, I just say do it, because you're going to make that money back so fast. All your kits, I think I already said this, come with your personal website for a year. And after a year is over, the only thing you have to renew to stay in Park Lane is your personal website. And that's just $99. So once you start, you can earn jewelry however you want. You can host as many shows as you want and get the free jewelry from being a hostess. And then in a year, if you decide you love it and you want to keep doing it, you just pay $99 to renew your personal website. So I love that. And I will tell you, if you're thinking, I just don't know if I can sell jewelry, I don't know how I'm going to learn about style, I don't know how I'm going to learn about Facebook, we have an amazing team and an amazing support group here. My team's called Carolyn's BFFs, but we're part of a bigger team called Team Sparkle. And the training that we get is phenomenal. And before COVID, if you almost had to like live in an area with a good leader to go to a local training. But because of the pandemic and everything has gone to online, we all get access to the same amazing training. And I think that's one of the reasons why our teams are doing so well. A lot of girls who struggled in our former company are doing great in Park Lane. I think some of it has to do with that customer special. Some of it's the hostess plan, but I think a lot of it is the fact that we all have access to the same great training that you all would have access to if you decide to do this with us. So whoever sent you this video or whoever invited you here tonight, you should definitely get with her and ask her your questions. Tell her what your concerns are, and we would love to have you join our team. For those of you that are watching on this actual night, there is a Google survey to fill out that will get you into the drawing for the free necklace. And if you're watching this as a recording later, ask your stylist who sent it to you. Say, hey, is there a drawing coming up for a free necklace? She might offer you something. So thank you for joining us tonight, and ask all the questions you can think of. We are happy to answer them. And we're not going to try to sign you up and sell you on this if it's something you don't want to do. But if you feel like this would meet a need in your life and maybe extra income for braces or paying off debt, or I don't know, whatever you need it for, if you feel like that would be a blessing for you, we would love to help you do that. So thanks for joining us.